The life of the modern-day producer and musician is mobile. Whether you're headed to a session across town, or you just want to do your work in an unconventional location, the modern age of music making has allowed us to do more on the go. I live in New York City, and while I have a great home studio to work out of, I'm still on the go quite often. For me, it is essential to have an everyday carry setup that will allow me to efficiently do my work and express my creativity whenever inspiration strikes. What's going on, guys? It's Patrick. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a New York City-based singer-songwriter, guitar player, music producer. Today I want to share with you what's inside my producer bag. It's a backpack, but we'll call it a producer bag, whatever. Obviously, if I'm bringing my guitar with me, there's a whole separate bag for that. If you're interested, I've made a video about what's inside my guitar bag, travel accessories, all that kind of thing. I'll link that up for you. But today, this is for my music producer friends. So let's start by talking about the bag. And this is arguably the most important piece to the equation because this is what's carrying everything else. So we got to get this right or else the whole operation is flawed. There's a lot of bags out there and I've tried several different options, as you can see here. And these are all very decent options, but ultimately they didn't quite get the job done for me. So here is the criteria that I use to choose a new bag. First of all, price. There's a lot of great bags out there geared towards musicians, DJs, and producers, all of that. A lot of them are expensive, and I didn't really want to spend more than $200. I know, you get what you pay for, but I still thought that I could stay under $200 and get something really great. Second criteria was functionality and organization, kind of how all the storage works, if that makes sense. I want to intuitively know where what I need is when I need it. You'll see as we get into the functionality of this bag just how intuitive the layout is. So my third criteria was size. I needed something that could cart a decent amount of gear around, but I also didn't want something that was tremendously bulky, something that was gonna make me uncomfortable on the subway if it's really crowded, or moving around through the streets of New York, or moving through an airport, or storing this under the seat on the airplane. I just really wanted something that worked well on the go. Does that make sense? It sounds like I'm asking for a lot, and maybe it was a tall order, but I think we got a lot of our bases covered with this bag. So this is the Icon bag from Incase, and I've had a few different Incase products over the years. Never had a bag, but I knew enough about the brand and the quality that comes with the brand to have a pretty good feeling about purchasing one of their bags. This bag comes in a variety of configurations and sizes and prices and colors. This is just the standard Icon bag, and it retails for just under $200. Fortunately, I found this bag on Amazon on sale, so I'll be sure to include a link to that in the description below. I can't guarantee that it'll still be on sale, but like I said, there's a few different models, a few different price points, so you can check all of that out. I will say, however, had I paid full price for this bag, it would have been worth every penny because it's a great bag. The bag is really geared towards the modern day student or young professional. It'll help you carry and organize a ton of different stuff, computers, tablets, notebooks, all of that stuff. But the big test for me was to see if this would carry all of the gear that I need. The bag is laid out really well, and all the little attention to detail with this bag just makes it that much better for me. Even little things like the tassels on the zippers up here, at a glance, you can see that your main pocket here has these little white logos on the zip tie. Just little things like that make it great. Getting into the actual storage of the bag, you have these two front-facing side pockets on either side of the bag. On one side, I like to keep my wallet. This allows me to have easy access to my wallet and also a little bit of security. The zipper closes in a downward motion, leaving the zipper itself right at my side. This makes it just that much harder to access, and people behind you won't have easy access to this pocket. So I like that. It's just a little extra peace of mind. Over here on the other side of the bag, this is a great spot for a portable charger. I like to keep this slim portable charger from Anker over in this pocket. It's got 10,000 milliamp hours, so depending on which phone you have, you can usually get 2 charges out of this. Definitely plenty for a day's use. The lining of this pocket is green, which is really cool. You can kind of associate green, power. Does that make sense? Do you associate those two together? I don't know. I do, I guess. It has this little slot that you can slide a cable through, and I like to keep this long 6-foot cord in there. So if I put my bag down and I need to charge my device, I don't necessarily need to be next to my bag with this long cable. Next up, right on the top of the bag, right in between our two main pockets, we have this easy access pocket that's lined with a plush, velvety material. And this is a great place to keep things like your phone or sunglasses, things that you don't really want to get scratched or messed up or in a big pocket with a bunch of other items. We also got chapstick and AirPods, you know, typical. But you can see this nice, soft, plush pocket lining. I want pants made out of this, at least underpants. So I should get on that. Hit me up with that Kickstarter, because I'm in. Great little easy access, quick pocket for some delicates. Some of your delicates. Speaking of delicates, I'm serious about those underpants. In the very back of the bag, we have our laptop compartment. The bag can carry a 15.6-inch laptop, I believe. I got my MacBook Pro. And this pocket is super protected, and it's also lined with that same plush, velvety, soft material that is in this top compartment here, which is nice because you can just slide this in just as is. You don't have to worry about putting a case on your computer and then putting it in a bag. I've had to do that before. It just adds extra bulk and weight. It's really nice. Moving on to our main compartment, our largest compartment, and this was the real selling point of the bag for me, because as you can see, I can very easily fit my Arturia Minilab Mark II. Now I understand as mini keyboard controllers go, this is probably the biggest and bulkiest one. I mean, this is like the size of a 13-inch laptop. It's pretty big, but it's my travel MIDI controller of choice, and I wanted a bag that could accommodate it. So if you're using something smaller than this, like the LPK Mini from Akai or the LPK 25, you'll have no problems. But it was nice to see that this could fit in there comfortably, snugly. It has its own dedicated pocket that you could use for something like this. Producers, we all know how essential our MIDI controllers are to us, so it's nice to have a bag that can organize this and can store this. We also have a smaller pouch, and in here I keep a couple of notebooks. I have this day timer that I use for scheduling content, things like that. And then I have this other Moleskine notebook that I just use for writing lyrics and charting out chord progressions, and this is just like a music notebook. I also keep a yellow legal pad with me. This is just good to have next to me while I'm working in case something comes up and I need to jot something down. And if needed, I bring my Apogee Duet audio interface with me. This is a good portable audio interface, and this gets stored right in this main pocket. So moving on to our next pocket, you will definitely get a sense for the organizational capabilities of this bag. You can see right as I pop it open, I've got my headphones right here in this front pouch. These are the Audio-Technica M50Xs. If you don't got a pair of these, you need a pair. These, in my opinion, are still the best headphones in the game. Great for monitoring, great for mixing. They're nice and compact. They fold out. Super comfortable, super snug, but not too snug that you feel like your head's being squished in a vice grip. Anyway, these are great. We also got our cable in here. And then, as you can kind of see here, we've got these two pockets down at the bottom. Plus you can just like shove down in the bottom of this bag. Just to be clear, I don't recommend shoving actual down in the bottom of this bag. Over here, I keep an external hard drive handy. And then over in this pocket, it is perfectly sized for the Logitech MX Master 2S, which is my mouse of choice. A lot of people know this is a great video editing mouse, but it's also great for working in your digital audio workstation. Increases workflow. You got a little side scroll joint, little regular scroll joint. I love this mouse. Can't work without it, so it comes in the bag. Up here you have your standard storage for things like pens. I keep my little USB-C hub, dongle, MacBook Pro ordeal in there. Keep my passport in here because I never really need it unless I'm traveling, so might as well keep it in my travel bag. And then, you know, just some business cards, because you never know when you're gonna be out here in these streets networking. And I gotta stop saying it's supposed to be a G-rated channel. Anyway, that wraps up this pocket. So last but not least, we have our front pocket, and I pretty much use this pocket for cables and things like that. We got a couple of little pouches here. I keep my USB cable for my MIDI keyboard in this pouch. I have another portable charger here from Anker. No, they're not a sponsor, I just really like their products. This is a 26,800 milliamp hour portable charger. And I pretty much only use this to charge my MacBook Pro. If I'm on the go and I don't have access to a wall outlet or whatever, this has a USB-C port, can charge my MacBook Pro. Very nice. I also keep this multi-port power brick in here. Yes, it's also from Anker. I told you I'm a fan. It has 4 USB ports and a USB-C port, so I can charge all of my devices with one power brick while I'm on the go. And then just the corresponding cables to the power brick. So that's it, guys. That's everything that's in my bag. This is a mobile setup that I've been trying to perfect for a while now, and I think I finally got it in a good place. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if there's anything that you really like using or anything you like to bring with you when you're on the go. Everything we talked about today will be listed in the description below. I will also leave a link to my kit where you can find more information on all the gear that I use. But guys, thank you so much for liking and commenting and supporting the channel. Until next time, my name's Patrick. I'll catch you all soon, all right? Peace.